So come over here. There's something in this liquor.
Okay, so I know I kind of look bumby, but I'm cleaning up my kitchen and my daughter is asleep. So the topic I wanted to talk about, I supposed to post it yesterday, was postpartum depression. And if you don't know what that means, I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it's basically the depression you get after you have a baby. And I just wanted to share my story because I had it. Was I diagnosed with it? No. Did I know I had it? Yes. Did my doctor know I had it? Yes. But would I take medication for it? No. But okay, so I had my first baby in 2016, which is my son, Ace. And I didn't really have it with him. Like, it was just kind of like a reality check. Like, oh, Sean, you got a baby. What you got to do? It's kind of like that. But with Abana, which is my daughter, who I had in September, I was a hot mess. I was on a whole different planet. I really look bummy, y'all. Look, just dirty. But anyway, so when I had Ivana, found out I was pregnant with her December 2016, which is like 8 months after I had my son. They're like 17 months apart. But September, I had her September 20th. September 18th, I lost my grandmother, my mom's mom. And she was my world. If anybody knows my relationship with my grandma, we was like this. That was my spiritual mother. That was my mother. That was my grandmother. Everything. And she was just a woman of Christ. I love my grandma. I call my grandma mama. So I didn't make it to the funeral. They kept me and Ivana in the hospital an extra day because I thought she had jaundice. It was just like yellow of the eyes, and they did a whole lot of tests on her, and then she wasn't feeding well. Like, she couldn't suck the way they wanted her to, so they kept us in the extra day. But I just knew I was going to the funeral, which still to this day, it like really bothers me that I didn't make it to my grandmother's funeral. The day of the funeral, I was like, had my clothes out, tried to find my kids something to wear. My husband was like, do you want me to take you? I was like, no, I'm fine. I can do it. I have somebody come get me. Woke up, y'all. Could not get out of bed. I was sick. I had a fever, everything. So I called my mama, like, can somebody come get me? Please come get me. Mama said, if you don't stay in that bed, she said, what do you think my mama would think of you if you try to break in there and go to this funeral? But the thing was, like, my grandma had cancer. And the whole journey that she had cancer, I was there. I took her to doctor's appointments. I took her to the ER. I spent like days in a nursing home for like the last 2 years of my birthday. I spent my birthdays with her. Valentine's Day, I was there. Everything, I was there with my grandmother. When grandma passed away, I came, I spent time with her, and that was just like a relief. So I mean, I cope with it well, but like I still have my moments because I'm in the hospital, and I'm just like, this is like one of the happiest days of my life. I've had my second baby. It's a girl. I have a boy and a girl. I'm married. Like, I was just completely just. But then on the other side, I was like, oh my God, my grandma just passed away. She can't see my daughter. Like, as my daughter grows older, I'm always going to remember 2 days after I had you. 2 days before I had you, your grandmother passed away. And I don't know, and it just killed me, y'all. Like, it just drained me. So I mean, I was coping with it, and then as well as my grandmother passed away, my husband transitioned into a new job that will have him away from home. And y'all probably like, girl, bye. She's talking about away from home, like 2 days? No, like a whole month. My husband went into a truck driving job where he was away for a month. So after my daughter turned 4 weeks, my husband was gone. Like, the most time we got to spend with each other was around Christmas, and we didn't really even spend time then. So by then I'm like, okay, my grandma just passed away. I just had my second baby. My husband is on the road. So all these thoughts like running through my head, y'all. So y'all could just imagine the amount of depression that's building up on me. I really felt like I had the weight of the world. Like, and Ivana also had acid reflux. So I really wasn't getting a lot of sleep at night because I never knew when she was going to have an episode. And if y'all don't know what acid reflux is, it's kind of like the stuff in her throat will come up and it'd be coming out her mouth and coming out her nose too, so she couldn't breathe. So I always had to keep like multiple suction things by me. I had an electric one, I had 2 manuals, I had wipes, I had everything because I never knew like what was gonna happen. And in between all that, y'all, I was taking my baby to the ER probably like twice a month. And then she wasn't at the ER, she was at the doctor's office like twice, 3, 4, 5 times a month, trying different medicines. We had tried like 6 different formulas, 2 different rice and oatmeal things, feedings. But y'all can imagine the level of like stuff that was on me. Like I just felt horrible. So 4 months after that, but like the beginning of January, I was kind of like, okay, I'm kind of good. I went to the doctor. And she's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. I said, I'm just dealing with life. She said, are you sure? She said, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need medicine, I can always provide it. And I was like, no, I'm fine. I don't need no medicine. Because, like, I mean, if you don't know my family, but if you know my grandmother, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, we are, like, very strong-willed, deep in Christ. Like, so, like, me showing my weakness, like, y'all, I think I'm going crazy. Like, I would be up in the middle of the night just crying my eyes out, y'all, just crying. Multiple things, my husband being away, my grandmother passing away, Ivana being sick, just being frustrated, tired, trying to figure out what my next move was going to be as far as my career, because I had just graduated. But because Ivana triggered like my migraines, I have chronic migraines, I have like hemiplegic migraines where they're kind of similar to strokes. I didn't know what I was going to do. Like, I was a hot mess. Like, I would be around people and I would just be in a daze, like, just looking around quiet. And I realized, like, as the months went by, I was not myself anymore. Like, my hair was falling out. I was losing weight. Like, y'all, I went from like 165 to 137. And then January, I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to go to nursing school. So when my kids were asleep, I was probably boo-hoo crying, but I was studying for my TEAS test. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. So the day I took my TEAS test, y'all, kid you not, I get home, get to my mother's house because my husband was actually home. He was like, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, talk to me about what? Like, what's next? What else can be built up on me? And he was like, we need to talk. And I'm like, what do you need to talk about? What we need to talk about? Like, by then I'm like just frustrated. Like, he never wants to talk, y'all. If y'all know my husband, he's goofy, he like to pick. So I'm like, I just took this test. I just want to sit down while you're home and get some rest. And come to find out, y'all, my dad's mom had passed away. And by then, I'm just boo-hoo crying. Like, what more, God? Like, what more can I take? And I just went into, I call it a dark place. I was a hot mess. Like, I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I'm crying. And I just kept losing weight. So I just made a doctor's appointment. Me and my doctor, like, we're really, really close. She's actually my mentor because she's a nurse practitioner. And I went and talked to her. And I was just, she's like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I'm fine. When I said I'm fine, like tears just built up in my eyes. And she said, you're not fine. She's like, do you need medicine? I'm like, no, I need prayer. I need help. She said, Shawana, it's okay to take medicine. I'm like, I haven't taken no damn medicine. And I had noticed that she had been noticing it, y'all, because I had been taking these like psychological stress, suicidal thoughts thing, test, whatever. And I was a hot mess. Like, y'all, I can't even put into words how I really was, y'all. Like, I was on a whole nother level of depression. And she was like, Shawana, you need help. And I'm like, I don't need help. She was like, do you feel like you're gonna harm yourself? And I was like, no. But at the same time, y'all, I'm depressed. So of course those thoughts came across my mind. Like, if I didn't have the friends I had, y'all, I remember sitting, I had dropped my son off at daycare. My daughter was asleep and I saw a pill bottle. And I just stared at the pill bottle like, I might take this. Then I had a gun. I was like, I might use this. And I'm sitting here like, Shawana, you've never had these thoughts. You're always confident. You're always motivating other people. What the hell is wrong with you? And I just snapped back out of it. So then we talked and I told her how I felt and she did prescribe me some medicine, but I never took it because I was like, if I take this medicine, it's gonna make me weak. Like, I'm a weak person if I take this medicine. I'm not taking this damn medicine. So then, y'all, I just kept going like that, and then I just started throwing hints out to my mama like, I'm tired. I don't want to do this. But you're a mama. I know you ain't giving up. But I mean, you know how you kind of just don't want to throw it out there because you come from like a strong-willed family. You don't want them to see your weaknesses, but at the same time, you're still trying to get help. And I talked to my husband. I was just throwing hints out there, but I never like really wanted to admit like, I am depressed. I've had negative thoughts. I'm not myself. My hair is falling out. I'm losing weight. I can't focus. I can't even crack jokes and laugh anymore. And I mean, that was the truth of things. So then, I remember I stepped on the scale at my mother-in-law's house and I weighed 132. I haven't weighed 132 since 7th grade. So I was like, okay. And I looked at Ace and my eyes just started watering up. He was like, Mommy, what's wrong? Mommy, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing, Ace, nothing. Kind of ignored him, shrugged him off, whatever. But the next day, I made a doctor's appointment. And I was like, hey, I'm losing weight. And I'm like, for a while, I've been like, everything is okay, and I'm not okay. I've been depressed. I've been stressed out. I feel like I just reached my limit. I kind of don't want to talk to people because I don't know if I'm going to be judged. I kind of don't want to talk to y'all because I don't know if y'all going to admit me to the crazy house. Have I had negative thoughts? Yes. Will I ever execute them? Or will I ever go through them? No. Hold on. Gotta go get my baby. She woke up. Okay, so then, say hey, Ivana. So finally, I went to my OBGYN because I am on a birth control, the IUD, and it's known for like making you lose weight. So I talked to my OBGYN and I was just telling him everything I was going through. I just laid it out because I'm real cool with my OBGYN because, you know, they see my insides. And he said one thing to me, y'all, and I promise you this changed my life for the rest of my life. And he kind of just looked at me and he was like, I know what you're going through. He kind of told me that he'd been seeing me try to cover it up. And he was like, in order for you to take care of your kids, you first must take care of yourself. Self-love. And I was like, okay. Self-love. Self-love. And y'all, from that far, it just clicked in me. I was like, okay, I gotta get a hold of myself. I started like meditating. I started noticing people who were negative energy, negative vibes, all of that, got rid of them. I formed like a couple of friend groups where like they motivated me. They go to church with me. I got into a church, start back dancing, everything, like, y'all, it was a whole transformation. And I started having conversations with God. I started reading my Bible, everything. And I just like snapped back into reality. And I mean, I'm pretty sure most people won't do that. Like, you'll probably go through many different phases, but I'm just speaking from my level of perspective of what happened to me. And I mean, that kind of just was like it. I mean, I still look at the little depression medicine like, I was gonna take you one day, but I didn't. And like later on, like as I got better, I started talking to my friends like, so did you deal with this? Did you deal with that? Because I dealt with that. And I started helping other people. And that's just kind of what happened. Like that one word to me, I just needed somebody to be like, look, in order for you to take care of your kids and your husband and your family, you have to take care of yourself. And I got myself together. And I mean, I've been doing like really good, y'all. Like you just have to notice triggers. You just have to notice people who aren't good for you. You just have to notice things that are not good for you. And you have to sit and evaluate your life. Like, okay, yeah, I was there once, but I'm not there again. And I probably didn't do like a lot describing like what I went through, what I dealt with. But if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask me. I'm like up front. I mean, if you judge me, you judge me. If you don't, you don't. I'm going to tell you what I went through, how I felt. But that was just my video for today. I should have posted it yesterday, but I didn't. It's probably a little lengthy, but please watch it because there are many people going through it elsewhere. I mean, it doesn't make you weak. None of that. If you have to take medicine, take it. If you need somebody to talk to them. If you just need time to yourself, tell somebody, y'all. Don't be fighting these battles by yourself. But postpartum depression is real. I went through it. I survived. I'm doing much better now. Talk to me about it. This video is super, super long. But that's it. Raw footage. Say deuces, mama. Deuces. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Blow 'em kiss.